What's going on, everybody? Unknown Soldier. Welcome to the beta. COD Cold War beta. And this is my very first match of the beta. I got on later tonight, guys. I wasn't at home when the beta dropped, so... And to be honest with you, we're going to talk about some things that I noticed just at the first 2 or 3 matches. I played for about an hour tonight on stream. And by the way, I appreciate everybody who came by and checked out the stream. But there are a lot of things to wrap your mind around, guys, with this beta. And I'm just going to go ahead and tell you right now. The game is not a Treyarch game. It does not feel like a Treyarch game. If you don't like Treyarch, then you probably like this game. If you are a hardcore Treyarch fanboy, like myself, then you probably have some discrepancies with the way the game feels. So, this is my very first match, like I said. I'm going to run around with this Milano 821. Basically, it's the Uzi. And I actually have a pretty good match here, all considering. You know, I was playing around with the field of view. We're going to talk about that here in a second. I was playing around with just all types of settings. It seems to be that Super Crunch sound setting is gone. There's a lot of bass in the sounds, guys, so you might want to play around with your headset equalizer. I'm definitely going to have to go in and retune my Astro A40s because the bass will blow. The bass is there, man. It's all about that bass. I mean, seriously, it'll blow your eardrums out. But the field of view aspect is a nice thing. If you play on an ultra-wide monitor like I do, you're going to get more left to right view of the screen. Battlefield is really good about this. So if you look right here, I think I'm playing on 90, maybe 100. And do you see how it seems like I'm in like a little vortex? Well, I'm actually seeing more of the game left to right than somebody without field of view on or without an ultra-wide monitor. So I'm going to go ahead and tell you now, if you don't have an ultra-wide monitor, you're really not going to get that much benefit out of the field of view because that's what it was designed for. Guys, your eyes are stereoscopic. That means we see better as humans left to right than we do up and down. And that's why the field of view helps, because it gives us more to see left to right. But it does hinder the game. And I will say this. Look at that jump headshot. Perfect shot. We're going to talk about the shoot first, die first too here in a minute. But one thing that I have noticed is when you turn the field of view up, you will experience frame droppage. And I mean significant frame droppage. I was almost 400 download, 30 up. My stream was 1080p. I was only utilizing like 3% of my CPU usage. So everything was like peachy on my end. But as soon as I turned that field of view up, my stream dropped 27% of its frames. YouTube was having trouble like buffering the stream. I mean, something was going on. And as soon as I turned the field of view back to the default, which was 80, bam, all the problems went away. So they got to do some stuff with the field of view. I like the aspect, and I want them to keep it. And I'm definitely going to turn the field of view up. 100 felt perfect for me. I know some people were talking about 110. Some people said like 105. But for me, 100, which is, I think this is either 90 or 100, felt perfect. My aim felt good. Sliding felt good. All the mechanics feel just like Modern Warfare. I don't really have any problem with the mechanics other than people doing a little jump shot, whatever. But man, the frame droppage with the field of view is one thing that I did notice. The shoot first, die first, it seems to be amplified for some reason. There were a lot of times where I would run around the corner, shoot somebody twice in the chest, and then they do a little bunny hop, and I just fall over dead. I mean, it's like I registered all the damage that they did to me in like a millisecond. But yet, all my damage was taken like 3 seconds, if that makes sense. So they're going to have to do something with the connection as far as like shoot first, die first. Now, we know that Call of Duty is notorious for that, so it's not like we're going to get leaps and bounds. You know, it's not going to be that great, but at the same time, I mean, it was noticeable. Even for like Modern Warfare, Black Ops 4, COD Mobile, I mean, it doesn't matter. Like, it felt like, my goodness, man. Every time, and it's always one or two guys, and I don't know, it's because they got a faster refresh rate, maybe a better monitor, I mean, gigabyte internet. I mean, who knows, really? Who knows at this point? But the shoot first, die first is definitely a thing. The field of view with the frame droppage is definitely a thing. The super bass, if you've got a good headset, the super bass is definitely a thing. And you see me get caught on the wall right there. If you take any type of damage whatsoever, it's like your character just gets frozen in time, and then they absorb all the other bullets that have been shot while you took damage. Does that make sense? So like, if the guy shot 10 bullets, but only 3 of them hit me, as soon as those 3 hit me, I'm stopped, and then the other 7 catch up, and then I just fall over dead. And I think that goes back to the shoot first, die first aspect. You know, I don't know. There's something going on with the time to death netcode. There's a time to kill netcode and there's a time to death netcode. Battlefield normally has a great time to kill but a terrible time to death, and that's what it felt like. It felt like some Battlefield 4 type stuff going on where you felt good, the gunfight felt good, and that's Thunder right here, man. Thunder has been he's not too happy with the game right now. If you follow him, you can go check out some of his tweets. I'm not going to get into all that, but it definitely feels like they need to do some tweaking to the time to kill. Not really the time to kill, excuse me, but the time to death. I feel like I kill slow, but I die fast, and I hear that all the time, guys. Like, it's never going to stop because that's Call of Duty. It's Call of Duty. If you're wanting a Treyarch experience, if you're wanting a good, just you can challenge 5 people at a time, take damage as long as you got better aim, you should be okay. This is not the game for you. It's just like Modern Warfare. I played a couple of the new maps like Cartel. Cartel. There is a gun behind every bush, and they're head glitching. I mean, it's old school Call of Duty, just like Modern Warfare. It's slow. The footsteps are super annoying. They're not as loud as they are in Modern Warfare, but they are twice as loud as I've ever heard in a Treyarch game. And that's why I'm going back to, and this is my word, and I'm sticking to it. No way this is a Treyarch game. No way. It's got Treyarch's name on it, and it's going to sell because it's got Treyarch's name on it. But there's no way that this is a Treyarch game. There's no way David Vonderhaar was solely in charge of the development of this experience. I've played every Black Ops that he wasn't, in charge of. I think the last one was Black Ops 3. And I'm telling you guys, it feels nothing like it. So take that with what you want. Take it with a grain of salt if you want, or you can believe me. Take it from a guy who's played a lot of Call of Duty, more Call of Duty than most people. And I'm just telling you, this does not feel like a Treyarch game. But is it better than Modern Warfare? Yes. It is definitely better than Modern Warfare. On a scale from 1 to 10, I gave the Alpha like a 7 or 8. And I was being generous, just because I was giving Treyarch the benefit of the doubt. But to be honest with you, I'm giving this game a solid 6. 6 out of 10. If Modern Warfare is a 3, this is twice as good as Modern Warfare, but half as good as Black Ops 3 and even Black Ops 4 in my opinion. So one thing that I did notice that they did do, and I'm glad that they did it, is they did nerf the ADS for the snipers. Yeah, and if you're a sniper, I'm telling you, it's noticeable. Now the snipers are still annoying, but they did slow down the ADS, and you know what? I'm okay with that. I only got sniped maybe twice the entire night, so that right there tells me. And now you see my frames are dropping on my stream, so I actually turned it back down. I was on 90 there, excuse me. I think I turned it back to 85 just to see, but yeah. It took about 8 or 9 minutes into my stream before the frames to just start bugging everything out. So try it out, guys. Play around with the field of view. Let me know. Does it mess up your stream if you are a content creator or you like to stream? I know a lot of people who just stream for the fun of it. They're not really doing it, to try to make content or anything. To be honest with you, I haven't been making a lot of content lately just because Call of Duty's been stagnant for me. It really has been stale for me. And I'm trying, and I think the beta is going to be playable, but at the same time, I'm not like devoting just all of my time to Call of Duty anymore because there's just no point. I mean, I'm always going to be put up against all these skill-based matchmaking nerds who got no life. They've been on this beta and they won't get off until Sunday night or whatever. But overall, I give the game a 6. Go back and check out, some other people's videos. Tell me what you think. Leave a comment, like, subscribe to the channel, and I'll see you guys later this weekend.